I have a I have a quick question
Go for it.
regarding the at least the slides.
Yeah.
Are they going to be available if I want to go back and look at some information from this summit? Are they going to be available somewhere to look at?
100%. So here's what I'm going to do since people are very interested in them and I don't want you guys to have to wait a long time. I'm going to put all the slides on Involved at TU under the student activities page. This will be emailed out to all of you with a link. The thing I'm going to say is that it might take me some time to get specific slides from specific presenters. Also recognize it's welcome to TU starting literally like right now. So if I don't have all the slides, I'll put up all the ones I have and then add the other ones to it, but it'll be on Involved at TU for you guys to access at least like my sessions. I could probably get Shemaya Kelly, they're already here. I can bug David because it's him in the call. Like we can try to get those slides as quick as possible so they'll be on there by the end of the week, okay? But if I'm missing one or two,
Okay,
I'll make sure they're there early next week, okay?
sounds good. Thank you.
All right, I saw our numbers just jump up pretty big. Did community engagement let out? If you're here from community engagement, shout us out. Okay, community engagements here. If you're here from Open Doors, type doors in the chat. I know there's a couple people from that one. All the community engagement people are so friendly. I love it. Doors. All right. Okay. That's what I was looking for. Thank you guys. All right. Let's kick this off. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to kind of close this thing out. As I mentioned, just as a heads up, if there are any like lingering questions or very specific questions for your student organization, I am going to be happy to. You guys see my screen okay? Is it sharing?
Yeah, we can see it.
Perfect. Okay, great. All right. So we have a couple things left over from the beginning, and then we'll go into our closing. I'm going to turn it over to Shemaya to talk about Tiger's Lead and some of the updated changes that specifically overlap with Tiger Stripes. I will click for you.
Sorry.
I'll click for you. So just tell me when you want to move along.
Yes, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. To reiterate, my name is Shemaya. I am the coordinator of student leadership. I oversee Tiger's Lead. I know a lot of you utilize Tiger's Lead as a way to get Tiger points for your organizations. There are some changes this year, which is why I am up here doing this formal presentation to make sure everyone is in the clear and in the know. One of the things that is changing, you can click, Chris, it's at Tiger's Lead is for everyone. And so this is an example if you had the pamphlet last year, or if you're used to seeing the schedule that is in the union by the printers. But this is an example of a schedule you'll see with all of our dates. For those who are familiar and maybe those who are not, this is our Pick 6 model, and this just breaks down how you enter tier 1 of the program. And so you have your 3 core workshops. Are you a leader, leading in a diverse world and discovering your strengths? And then you have your elective workshops, and those come together to have you complete tier 1 of the program. Go ahead and go to the next one, Chris. So Tiger Stripes breakdown. So this is really a breakdown of what has changed for Tiger's Lead in relation to Tiger points this coming semester. So Tiger's Lead is now calculated per member rather than by individual workshop or session. So if you were here before, you would get points for each session you attended. It is not like that anymore. How we're doing it now is that you have the opportunity to have up to 6 members earn 60 points for your organization, but each of those 6 members have to complete 3 core workshops. So as you can see on this diagram here, the 3 core workshops I mentioned already: Are you a leader, leading in a diverse world? discovering your strengths. But those members of your organization, whether executive board or whether actual general board members, because general board members can do Tigers Lead as well. They complete those workshops. There is a form that Chris is going to be putting under the campus links page. That's going to be the student org tier 1 completion form. Once you either complete tier 1 of the program, or once a member completes tier 1 of the program or completes those 3 workshops. Once they complete those 3 workshops, go ahead and fill out the form. You can continue to complete the program if you want to later, but we want to make sure we get you on the front end. So once you get your 3 required workshops in, go ahead and complete the student or tier 1 completion form. What'll happen is that we will take your form, confirm your dates, and send that over to Chris and Razan so that they can put in your Tiger points for your organization for that. So the tracking, the Tigers Lead document is still going to be the same, right? So that you can see your progress over all of tier 1. But the actual 3 core workshops, you have to fill out this form. And again, you do not have to be an executive board member in order to receive credit. I think that might have been something that was misconstrued in the understanding before. So your executive board, your general board members are more than welcome. They just have to come, they have to sign in. They do have to do the regular assessment that we do. For those who've never attended a workshop, there is an assessment at the end. And then you just verify it by, I went to Are You a Leader this day, I went to Are You a Leader this day, and I went to Leading Deborah's Will this day. Chris, go ahead to the next slide. I'm going to use an example. So I created this example to make it easy for everyone. So full 60 points are given to, in this example, Tiger organization at the end of fall 2023, because 6 of its members attended and completed 3 core workshops. I see your questions in the chat. I'm going to come there in a second. So as you can see, Amanda's a general board. Henry is the VP of Tiger organization. Sal is a general member. As you'll see in this workshops, and I'm sure Chris will be sending all of this to you, but everyone, some people attended the workshops together. Some people went different dates. We do have virtual options available for each of the core workshops. And so as you can see, Amanda went to the virtual workshop for Leading in a Diverse World. Sal and Huey went to the virtual version of Are You a Leader, because that's what fit with their schedule. Tigers Lead happens about 24. We have 24 workshops this coming semester, so there's plenty of opportunity for you to get the 3 core workshops. There's offered 4 times in the semester, but as you can see, you know, everyone is going to put Tiger organization when they complete the form, but everyone kind of goes different days. Some people did it early, right? So some people are going to complete tier 1 at the end because they only have 3 more to go. But nonetheless, let me answer the question for Sana. So does one member have to go 3 times, or can 3 different people go once? I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. So Shayna, how it works, and hopefully this example makes it a little bit more clear. One person is going to do 3 core workshops for Tigers Lead. That is 10 points for an organization. If you want to have the max 60 points, it would have to be 6 members of that particular organization in order to reach the max. Now, I recognize some clubs are smaller, so if you can only do 3 members, that's fine. Every club has different numbers, but hopefully that's a little bit more clear. Shayna, if you go to Tigers Lead, you go to Are You a Leader, Leading a Diverse World, Discovering Your Strengths, you go to your 3 core workshops, you get 10 points for your organization. If another general board member, if the president, if another executive board member come, then 10 points get added for each person. Beverly, can the member claim more than 1 org? So no, you can only do 1 organization. When you fill out the tier 1 completion form, you'll only put 1 organization. So feel free to choose whatever that 1 organization is. And you can go to the next slide. This is where you can find the schedule. So I'm going to pop it in the chat because I believe someone was saying before the link wasn't working, but the yellow QR code is for our Tigers Lead Involved at TU page, where our dates are posted at. Lead at TU is just our Instagram. So if you, So if you want to follow us, you can do so. But we will have a board in the union. You can follow the Office of Student Activities. We post them there. And then this is highlighted because this is tentative. Might get a phone board in the student org suite so that, you know, when you go check your mailbox or when you go get your SGA funds, we'll have something in there too that says all the dates for Tigers League. Any questions? So Hunter has, so if I attend all of the workshops, it will count towards our tier 1 status, or does it need to be 6 members? If you attend all workshops, you have completed tier 1. Congratulations. But it does, in order to meet the maximum points, you do need it to be 6 members. But you've completed tier 1, so you get both the 10 points for your organization and a certificate and a t-shirt. You get all the perks that come with Tigers League program. But if you want the max 60 points, it does have to be 6 members, Hunter.
All right, great. Thank you, Shemaya. I appreciate you breaking that down for everybody since that is a change. I wanted to give you guys a couple updates on other smaller changes for Tiger Stripes just in general for this semester. So one of the key things that for those that were our number 2s in chat that have been presidents or experienced this before, previously in past semesters, we kind of put it on you guys to have to work with your senators to set up individual meetings with SGA to get points. Instead, SGA is going to host a meet and greet in their office, although date TBD, and that's going to be worth 5 points. I'm really pushing this date, try to see if I can get it on the same day as the networking workshop, so you can attend both of those and obtain 15 points for essentially 2 back-to-back events. So this will be simpler than trying to track hundreds of different meetings happening and then there was errors of things getting reported. So you can just come meet the SGA at their suite in their office. Leadership lunch. So Chimaya mentioned that the Tigers Lead is, you can get 60 points from Tigers Lead. Previously, Tigers Lead and Leadership Lunch was it's the same category. Leadership Lunch is now its own category. So you can earn 30 points from attending leadership lunches. There's free lunch involved, so that's cool. And there's 3 different sessions throughout the semester. If you didn't come to my Tiger Stripe sessions, they'll be emailed out, but they're one in September, October, and then I believe November. And then lastly, this is kind of the thing we're most excited about. So all of the people that were our guest presenters today and their offices, we are working with them to add to the Tiger Stripes Google Doc new bonus point opportunities. So this will be never before seen type things. So if you're interested in learning more about, I'm making this up because I don't have the exact thing, but let's say mental health, we are hopeful that the Counseling Center will be offering options for you to participate in engagement opportunities through them, where you can get that counted toward your Tiger Stripes goals. I don't have specifics about this because honestly, guys, a lot of the other offices are also very busy with the start of the semester, and I couldn't get them to give me all the specific dates, times, locations, but I expect to have this by early to mid-September. So once I have a chance to sit down and get all this information, it will get emailed out to you over email, but also placed on the Tiger Stripes Google Doc. So if you liked any of the presenters that you went and saw today, definitely check out their upcoming sessions/events that you can earn credit for. I see there's a request to see the code again. Hunter, you got 10 seconds. To your question, NECA, no, tier 2 won't count for points. You can get points through either tier 1 or leadership lunch only. All right. And lastly, to close this out, I want to review a couple of important dates and just give you guys a heads up on some of the things that should be on your radar as you're getting ready to start this semester. First, quick review from the top 10. We went through these 10 items as a part of our beginning session. I just want to highlight that if you're getting room reservations, you need to complete the training on Blackboard before you can place them. For contracts, anytime you're bringing an external guest to campus that you're going to have at an event, DJ, speaker, whatnot, you need to complete a contract. The forms for this are involved to you. Posting policy, check before you put up your flyers, get your stamps at the SJ office. Food waivers required anytime you're bringing outside food over $100. Travel waivers, anytime you're going off campus for a club sponsored trip, definitely complete a travel waiver. Hazing policy, just don't do it. Hate bias reporting. If you see something, make sure you're reporting the forms and the information was previously in this presentation, and do your part in helping ensure like we're making Towson's campus a welcoming environment. Student org finances, make sure you're filling out your purchase request form anytime you're trying to buy things or spend money on behalf of your organization prior to doing so. And if you're having trouble, email sgafinance@towson.edu. Remaining active student org, please make sure you're already at the summit, but do your student org re-registration on Involved at TU if you haven't done that already, and contact your advisor to have them fill out the advisor form, which is listed under campus links on Involved at TU, as like everything else on this list. And Involved at TU is your one-stop resource for everything you need as a student org leader. So if you're struggling to find something, check there. Can't figure it out, email me, we'll get you sorted. All right. Tiger Stripes, there's 2 important dates you need to know for this semester. October 2nd is the deadline for all of the mandatory requirements for student orgs. That's your advisor form and the Involved at TU re-registration. And the Tiger Stripes final deadline is going to be December 11th. So that's when the last day you can submit things to receive points. Shemaya talked about the Tigers Lead workshop changes, 3 core workshops, you get 10 points for those, and we will have new bonus point opportunities coming soon. Additional important dates, Involvement Fair is coming up. September, we have the Student Org Festival, I'm calling it Mini Involvement Fair, on August 26th. We're already closed at capacity. I have had 3 groups drop out. So if you're on the waiting list, I'm going to be contacting you in the next couple of days to see if you get bumped in. If you really want to be at this event, shoot me an email, and then should somebody drop out super last minute, I'll do my best to get you in. But at this point, we already have 60 something groups. That one's full. Involvement Fair, there is still some space available. The form is going to close literally a week from today. I wouldn't wait. If you want a table, submit it. We're ideally going to be on Burdick Field. However, if it rains again, like it did last year, we'll be inside the Union. Tiger Org Tuesdays, September 26th, October 31st. We're confirmed on those. I need to get in a reservation to make sure we get November 28th, but we'll have 3 of those opportunities for you to get out there and advertise your organizations throughout the semester. Registration for each of those is going to be emailed throughout the semester. The Student Org Networking event I talked about at the beginning, we're aiming for September 19th. Much more information to come on that. We're really excited about that one. And we will be hosting our student organization town hall on the 28th. Each of those 2 events worth 10 Tiger points. And then SGA important dates, the financial advisory committee meetings for those that went to the treasurer's workshop are be the week of October 23rd, and the budget hearings the week of November 6th. I will be sending all of this out, but just so you guys have a sense of where we're headed this semester. And then last, I want to invite Kelly to just kind of talk about something a little bit special in terms of Homecoming 2023.
Hey everyone, I am super excited to be able to give you a sneak peek at Homecoming and some new exciting opportunities for you. The official unveiling of all the Homecoming graphics and all of that will be happening after classes start. But since we have you all here, I wanted to kind of, give you the first chance at this. So Homecoming this year is the first week of October. It's very early in the semester for us. So that means that we are starting to promote Homecoming immediately upon you coming back. There are a couple of different ways that student organizations can be involved this year. First of all, we are bringing back the parade that we did last year. The walking parade across campus will be on Monday, October 2nd. It is the official kickoff to Homecoming. We would love it if you all would come as an organization, wear your shirts, carry a sign, show us who you are, be a part of the celebration that kicks off Homecoming. We'll meet at Knoll Field. The parade route walks right down the main walkway through campus. We pause at Tiger Plaza, and then we go on to West Village Lawn, where there is a small pep rally at the end. There will be a sign up for that on Involved at TU, ready to go as soon as you get back for classes. The second thing is the talent show. We are bringing back the talent show tradition. So we are encouraging you to show off your skills, show off your talents. Again, the application will be open on Involved at TU when you get back to campus. The applications will be due on the 23rd of, will open on the 23rd of the month. Wait, that's tomorrow. They'll open tomorrow. Wow, everyone, it's been a long day. So they're going to open tomorrow, and then you'll have a couple weeks to apply. Application does require you to make a video. So it's a video submission of your talent, and then we'll select all of the contestants from there. The last thing that's very specific to student organizations is new this year. So this is in the little yellow box in the middle. We have changed the process of how we select the homecoming royalty for Towson University. So that would be the homecoming king, homecoming queen, or homecoming royalty title that is given out to 2 students during the game. This year, you apply to be homecoming royalty. The application will be on Involve It to You. That application includes an endorsement by 2 recognized student organizations. So you have a role in selecting who would be representing Towson University for homecoming. What an endorsement simply means is that your organization has agreed that this person would be a great representative and deserves the title of homecoming royalty. So the process to do it is very, very simple. A student will simply ask the organization, will you endorse me? The organization must agree. We want you to make sure that your organization is in agreement. And then the president will send that student an email with the language, the organization, fill in the blank, endorses this person to be homecoming royalty. On the application process, the person applying simply uploads that email. So it's that simple. It's not complicated at all. And again, it just means that your organization is endorsing this person to run for homecoming royalty. You can endorse as many students as you'd like to that ask. They can be members. They don't have to be members. It's your choice. Each applicant has to get 2 student organizations to do this though. So when you get asked, or on the flip side, we encourage you to look inside your organization. Who is in your organization that you should potentially encourage to run for homecoming royalty to earn one of these positions through the process? We would love to have a lot of representation out during homecoming. And then finally, show up to everything else. You can see down in the corner, there's a breakdown, a simple breakdown of what the events will be. So again, parade, talent show, Dance the Madness is on Wednesday. Thursday, we're doing a late night meal, kind of a midnight brunch vibe. Friday, we'll have a big block party in Towson Town Field and Tiger Plaza. And then Saturday, we have the tailgate and the game. So lots happening, lots of ways to get involved, and we hope that you all join us.
And you guys will get emailed about all this. So make sure you check this out. Homecoming is a really awesome opportunity for y'all to get out there and show off your student organizations. All right. And lastly, I just want to put it out there again, that, like, I hope today has been useful and beneficial to you as a club. If you're a new officer, I hope that you gain new insights on the things hopefully some of Towson's policies and the things that you need to know to be effective in your student organization. And if you are a longtime or recent returner, we're excited to have you back. And I'm very excited to see what this next semester brings. We have a number of new events and initiatives that we're looking to get you all connected with. And I'm excited to see what you guys are going to accomplish. If you get stuck at any point throughout this semester and you need help, these 3 individuals on this slide, this is literally our jobs. We are here to help you. So if you don't know the answer to something, or you just need somebody to talk to, you're always welcome to stop by my office, 251 in the Union, or just shoot me an email. I'm usually pretty responsive. I will not lie to you though. I just looked at my email from just today. It's bad. So I know that a lot of people are going to have a lot of questions following the summit, but I'll do my best to address everything as quickly as possible in the conjunction with Welcome to You. And most importantly, at this point, I'm putting it 3 times into the chat. Please take the assessment for 2 reasons. One, it's your official sign out so that you get credit for being here, so we can check you off for your event, for your group. We really appreciate your time, your attention, and your questions throughout today, and maybe a little patience with some of the tech stuff. But also, we really utilize this feedback. So if you really liked something, let us know, because that's really helpful to us, because that lets us know that, hey, that's something that was useful to our student orgs. If you didn't like stuff, I'm okay with that. Let me know so I can see what we can do to make it better for you guys for next time. My goal, my priority is making sure you guys have what you need as student org leaders. So we really appreciate you, and we're really excited to have you back on campus. With that, we're officially closed. The form for this does close at like 5, so don't say, oh, I'll go do it tomorrow. Make sure you complete the assessment now. And please take some time to actually give us your honest and critical feedback. Afterwards, I said I will hang out here. So if you guys do have questions, I'm going to open it up at this point. Shemaya, you can stop recording at this point. If you guys have questions, feel free, throw them out.